Hi everyone, it's Cheryl from TanningCentral.com here. Today I would like to talk to you about spray tanning tips and give you a few little tips on what to do before you go for your spray tan to make sure that you end up with a great experience and a lovely looking tan. Okay, so if you're a little bit new to having a spray tan done, or you're a little bit scared because you had a bad tanning experience with the spray tan, I have a couple of things that you can actually ask your tanning salon or the therapist that's doing your tan before you go in and make an appointment. The first thing is ask them what tanning solution they actually use. It just might give you an idea of how good it's going to be. If you've read reviews on it, you can go to my site TanningCentral.com and basically have a look at which tans I recommend, as well as read the reviews by other people like yourself and see what ones they recommend. If you have a bit of an idea of which tanning solutions are great, you can then find a place that does one that you recommend, and you can be ensured that you're going to get a good tan. Now, another thing to basically eliminate a bad tanning lotion or a bad tanning product being used on you is to ask them if they make their customers wear a barrier cream on their hands and feet when they have a spray tan applied. Now, from my experience, any salon that makes you wear a barrier cream when you get a tan is either giving you a therapist who isn't very confident or experienced at spray tanning. So it just basically gives her the insurance that she's not going to get any tan on your hands or your feet. Now for me, I personally wouldn't want someone that's not confident at spray tanning, because I think it's quite an art, and I think it's something that people should have a passion for and really take the time to do properly. Secondly, it could mean that the tanning solution they're using is one that a lot of them actually out there still go on the skin, and they then become extremely difficult to remove and then actually come off quite patchy. Now, people using these tanning solutions are often told by the manufacturer to make their clients wear a barrier cream on the palms of their hands and on the soles of their feet. And the reason they do this is because they know the product is going to catch in any crevice, dry area that's basically left on the customer. So if you ask your tanning salon if they use a barrier cream on the hands or feet, it basically for me would be a big no-no, and to keep looking around for a place that doesn't need to do that. Okay, so now if you decided to get your spray tan done, you may be wondering, do I go with one of the tanning booths, or do I get an actual therapist to apply my spray tan? Now for me, it's quite a simple actual answer. Definitely get a therapist to apply it. I've been in a couple of these tanning booths, and from my experience, you end up with a tan that doesn't cover all areas. It often misses your sides, parts of your arms. It actually missed the whole under my neck at one point. And also I find sometimes the colour isn't that fantastic from these tanning booths either. But that all comes down to what solution they're using. So that can be, that's just my personal experience, for instance, in the ones that I've been in. Now, if you're a little bit self-conscious, really, my advice is get over it, because as a spray tanner, I know that we do hundreds of them, and I know that we really don't care what body shape you are. To us, we're basically just looking at getting the spray tan on and doing it properly. So if you're a little bit self-conscious, try and just grin and bear it. You're going to get a much better result if you go and get someone to actually apply it. If you are feeling a little bit nervous, especially on your first time, maybe talk to your therapist before you get it done and find someone that you feel comfortable getting a tan done in front of. You can always wear your swimming costume as well. I actually do have a couple of clients that like to wear a strapless swimsuit, which is completely fine. It makes them feel more comfortable, and at the end of the day, it's all about you being comfortable. I do actually find that most people, once they've done it once, they feel completely comfortable and they realise they're only there for really 10 minutes, and then they can put their clothes back on. So for me, it definitely has to be spray tanning by an actual therapist, and I would strongly suggest you staying away from any tanning booth. Okay, so when you're preparing for getting a spray tan, there's really only one thing you need to do, and that is to exfoliate your skin either the morning before or the morning of your tan. Just don't apply any body moisturizer before you go in for a tan, because it will act like a barrier to the lotion being used, so you won't get as good a result. And also go in makeup free. So the makeup as well is going to basically act like a barrier on your skin, so your face won't end up as dark. So that's my only tip: go and exfoliate, don't wear lotion, and don't wear makeup. After you've had your spray tan applied, it's best to wear loose, dark clothing. If you're going to your tanning appointment straight from work, a lot of my customers actually bring their old tracksuit pants, or just nice, even some people come in their pajamas, just because you don't want to put any underwear back on, because it can leave tan lines, etc. So just wear nice, dark, loose clothing. If you do wear lighter clothing, your tan will actually come off on those clothes, but that's not really a major problem, because they will come out in the washing machine. Straight after you have a spray tan, it takes about 8 hours to develop. So during that time, you want to avoid any strenuous exercise that's going to make you sweat. Don't go into saunas, obviously don't go into a swimming pool, and most places actually advise you wait about 8 hours before you have a shower. So the way I look at it is it's a great way to sit back and act like a princess. If you're wanting to know how to keep your tan looking good, basically just get up and apply a moisturizer each morning. Make sure that your moisturizer does not contain any alpha hydroxy acids, however, because it will remove the tan slowly over the next few days. Also avoid swimming pools that contain chlorine, because they actually can also wash your tan away as well. And basically, if you're going out in the sun, if you've gone and got your self-tan or your spray tan because you are going on holiday, remember it's not a real tan, so you do need to wear sunscreen. You don't have any natural protection against the sun at this point, so you must apply sunscreen daily, and keep your moisturization up and enjoy looking nice and spray tanned. That's all from me today. If you need any more information on spray tanning, or you'd like to read some reviews or find out what my top picks are for spray tanning lotions, visit my site at www.tanningcentral.com and you'll find everything you need to know there. That's all. Bye.